Well, when it's this cold, there's an obvious concern about frostbite. The other thing to be aware of is that salt doesn't necessarily melt the ice if it's below a certain temperature. Medical reporter Mark Charter visited with an emergency room doctor who's been treating the injured. Mark?
That's right, Alan. The weather is on the minds of many tonight. And from what I learned today, these cold temps are nothing to mess around with. You've heard it once, you've heard it 1,000 times. Frostbite occurs when you've exposed the skin to the elements for too long. But here in North Dakota, too long is actually just a matter of moments.
The skin becomes blanched or whitish, or that it becomes numb. Like on your cheek, they can become numb, and you don't notice the color because you can't see it. And as a consequence, once you come back into the house, then it begins to really sting and burn as it's thawing out. And if the skin is exposed too long, crystals can form beneath the tissue, and that's what causes blisters like these to show up. And so over the next 24 to 36 hours, the patient will develop a blister, and those are the types of patients that should be evaluated because there's a potential for infection. Now, ER doctors say they haven't had any cases of frostbite in their ER yet this year. However, because streets and sidewalks are so icy, the amount of injuries due to falls has significantly increased. We've seen tremendous amounts of people who have fallen, and when they fall, they break their wrists, they break their shoulders, hips, and as well as ankles and lower legs. So whether you haven't layered up enough or you take a step in the wrong place on the sidewalk, these winter temps can pose a threat to just about anyone. Now, doctors say frostbite can occur in less than 5 minutes when bare skin is out in the open. Ellen, back to you.
All right, thanks, Mark.